After we've put together a bunch of data collection, obviously we want to figure out what to do at that point. We want to start reaching people. We want to identify these people. We want to capture who they are, not just for analysis purposes at this point, but also we want to actually go out and do some contact work. I'm going to give you just a quick rundown on how we extract some of that data. Currently on the screen is a geolocation search that we did for a cigar show that was taking place in Las Vegas, Nevada. As you can see, we dropped a geodome over the Venetian, which was at the uh, obviously one of the casinos there. They were having their show, and we dropped a dome over that particular show and captured the data on the left. Now, in that particular day, we discovered 154 documents of people who were all specific to cigars. This was research for a company that was putting together a new cigar brand, and they wanted to find out who the movers and shakers were in the world of cigar aficionados. So it seemed logical that we'd go to the show, and these are the people who were basically communicating from the show, giving us a little insight as to what was happening. A lot of them are also already in the business. Some of them are people who are, excited about that particular type of product. What we did at this point is the information that's collected on this side, we capture, and then we run it into uh, basically a tool which is called extract handles and hashtags. So of these 154 documents, we go over to handles and hashtags, and we want to identify, let's see who the Twitter handles are. We drop that data into a search uh, form here, which is basically just, it basically takes all the text from that particular data, drops it into here, and then we hit the word extract. Basically what happens now is it goes through all that data and finds for us all of the extracted handles and the hashtags. Now what's valuable about this is not only do we have been able to identify and capture the actual individuals who were sending the information at that show, which is the left-hand side of the screen here, but we're also able to look at and see where all these individuals also display their data. Now, the hashtag concept is something that we've all heard about over here at the hashtags. By doing some research here of these people here, we're able to analyze what hashtags they're using to distribute their particular information in their messaging. Obviously, somebody who's interested in a particular product, in this particular case, uh, premium cigars, we want to know where we should be putting our information in the future. And by analyzing what these people are doing with hashtags, this combination allows us to put together a powerful set of export options and places where we also want to go. So in either case, this is how you start to capture data. And obviously, we take this data, we put it into a website, uh, highlight them all in copy, highlight them all in copy, and basically we put these into a document. And at this point, we've got ourselves something. Here's a user profile, by the way, of just to give you an idea. The information comes with the user profiles and with the kind of information that these guys have done. So here's this guy here, and we're able to analyze his complete set of messaging, where he is, what he does, what he's talking about. Now, one of the things that this is useful for is analyzing consumer sentiment. We actually used this example here in to analyze market comments, consumer comments on a supermarket. We went into a neighborhood, we went into a 10-block radius of that neighborhood, and we put in keywords such as supermarket, food, organic. I mean, you go right down the line, all those types of things, and we were able to pop out who in that neighborhood were talking about what and the initial hashtags. So anyway, this is just one of the ways that the data that we collect is then used and collected for our own communication In this particular case, it would be logical for us to go out and do promotions to each of the people who have extracted handles. And secondarily, when we send out a Twitter or an Instagram, we also want to use the hashtag so that that is distributed to people who are also interested. Now, obviously, we can do this for Twitter. We can also do it for Instagram. Uh, and they're basically just two sets of buttons. So for the first one was a set of Twitter handles. This would be a set of Instagram handles. And there you go. Obviously, you just push a button. We can add these handles to a data stream, which you've seen before how a data stream is done. We can use this and create a data stream. We can also add the hashtags to a data stream, again, for all future analysis and searching. So very powerful tool, which is basically a way to find and extract the identities of people who are interested in virtually any subject.